let's go over some orb spots with Sage on Heaven. Most people look at her as a very defensive character, but she could actually be pretty aggressive with her orbs and force people to take on favorable fights. So let's go over the C ones. Let's say you're about to execute on C. You get in this little corner, aim until you get to this leaf, and just go to the right of it, the left of it, sorry. And then hit that, so that's going to go all the way over there. Okay, so it'll kind of cover that area to make sure you can stop some of the rotations. And then another one you can do, the box basically, so like this, okay. So that'll cover even this little spot because we missed it last time. Yeah, basically these last 7 seconds with the new nerf, and they slow 50%, so they become less of a defensive. Like previously you used to hold on to these to use them defensively, right, when people pushed you. Now they're not so important defensively. You might as well, I mean, you can of course use them, they're still good, but your wall is your main defensive tool. You might as well use these aggressively to try to force people to peek you. So you just come here, you do that, you do that, and then you just run and you execute, right? And if you have like a Viper or something, they can split the sight. I mean, this whole thing is covered for 7 seconds. By the time you get on, it disappears. So you're free to push here and wall and do what you need to do. Okay, so that's Sage execute on C-Wow. Okay, so let's say you're trying to take mid control, which is obviously very important. You can put a guy in window over here. Whoop, and just have him wait before he peeks. So he's gonna peek this side and then that side, right? So you just tell him to wait at the start of the round, and what you do is come over here and line up with this edge of this little stone square and just keep going until the end of it. Okay, cool, just about there. And to make it easier for yourself, you could even ping this spot here.
Here.
Okay, so that's where you have to aim, basically. Just line up with that. And it's this post on the window and to the left corner of it. So this square, basically, this rectangle, the bottom left corner of it, right above this ledge. So just in the corner. Okay, like that. And you just fire that off, and it'll stop them from peeking. So this whole area is covered, and both sides cannot peek. And if they do, they're going to lose the fight probably because they're moving at a snail's pace. So that'll allow your guys to peek out window, and the other guys can just rush out and move forward while they hold the angle, just in case some brave human being decides to actually peek that or this, while the others are rushing. But you're going to win that fight. That's like guaranteed. If they engage you, you win. Okay, this one obviously you need long control. So you gotta have someone to flash out. Maybe Breach can just throw a flash here. You can peek with it. Phoenix can throw it around here, whatever. Cypher can cam it, etc, etc. You just get on this wheelbarrow. Make sure you're in the corner. You aim right here. So there's a little gap here in between these flowers. Okay? Right there, right? And you just shoot. And that'll go in window. Heaven. So Heaven, the guy playing Heaven is kind of sweet. His position's gone. You don't even have to smoke it. The reason I like doing that is because you could have a guy set up real close here, ready to peek, and you throw that instead of smoking because it'll get you the pick probably. And you're actually better off just killing one rather than just delaying him by smoking him out. So if you can have a favorable situation to get a kill, do that instead of smoking, obviously. So you just set a person up here. It could be a Breach or a Phoenix ideally. You slow orb that, they flash around the corner and peek, and then they can just kill the guy. Yeah, that's about it for that. Now I'm going to show one defensive one as well that's very, very strong for mid control when you play B with Sage. So let's say you're defending, come here, okay, this flower, like that. Aim at this thing. You jump up, and as you start falling back down, you throw. So jump up, hit the peak. As you start falling, you throw. So like that, and that'll cover all the window. Okay, so they can't really do anything. Yep, those are the main ones.